Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead live at the Deltaplex, and today I have with me
Obama
and Backstab.
Wait, are we live, actually?
No, we're not live.
We're not live.
Live pre-recording.
Sadly.
Fuck is Delta? What do you mean?
Who else do we have with us today at the
Send back out
Deltaplex?
here again, boys.
So, there will be timestamps in the description for our review if you guys want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I thought it's been 2.
We missed the Christmas and New Year's, so this is the
We were
third week.
busy.
I guess, yeah, technically
Yeah,
two.
we
We
missed
were
two.
busy.
Two whole weeks.
Well, I mean, the only reason why we missed
It's
another
because I
week.
couldn't go.
Yeah, it's because Jesus didn't
Yeah,
say
all right.
anything
So
to anyone.
you guys know how I was hyping up that we weren't taking a break. We took a break.
A long one.
I mean, you guys could have still done it.
Well, we're waiting for you to let us
I wouldn't
know.
do it without you.
I could have sent in a little note card saying my top picks.
No.
Nah. All right. So what you guys been doing in these past 2-3 weeks?
Partying.
Partying?
A lot.
A lot of
I haven't
partying.
been partying much. I've been playing a lot of Balloons Tower Defense. What the fuck?
It's not called balloons, you
When
fucking...
are we
Balloons Tower Defense. Shut the
maggot.
We
fuck
all gotta play together.
Then
Okay.
I just been playing hella games. All right, a lot of games and working.
Hella? Like what?
Well, I just started
Did you try
Jedi
anything
Fallen
free
Knight.
game on
Jedi
the PSN?
Fallen Order.
One order.
And
I'm surprised you haven't played that before.
I don't like Star Wars.
I mean, Eddie.
Oh yeah, me. I
then
tried it
there
before.
was it Fallout 76 because those are the free games
Yeah.
for this month on PlayStation.
I heard it's gotten better, but I still don't care.
I tried to, and it's boring as hell.
It is.
so far.
I heard that, yeah.
Like it's ridiculous how boring it is.
Isn't the Las Vegas one the worst one they made?
The New Vegas is the best one?
No, 76
Oh.
is the worst one currently. I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
See, that's what I was talking about there. I think that's the
Right.
worst one they
Then I-
made.
3 is the only
I
one
got
I've
Crisis
beaten.
Core as well, so I started that.
Mm.
So I got a lot of games I started, and I think it's a bit bad how much gaming I've been doing actually.
And all of those games I would have been bored with like an hour and in.
Oh, you think I wasn't?
Yeah.
Well, Fallen Order was actually pretty good at the
Well,
start. so
yeah,
far.
but like there was a part in Fallen Order where I just got stuck because I was trying to do a puzzle and I couldn't get it, so I just stopped
Yeah, those
playing.
puzzles are a little confusing.
And I've been doing more
That's regular
Pokemon. I
Pokemon?
gotta start streaming Pokemon again, but like I said, I've been doing good, and I've been doing competitive on that as well.
Hell yeah.
So I've been having
Are you
fun.
mastering finally?
What
No,
about
I'm still great.
what about your
Oh
guys'
my God.
holidays? We had 2 of them pass, Christmas and New Year's.
They were
Christmas
fun.
was okay. I don't remember too much.
It's been a while. So.
New Year's was fun.
Any cool presents you got?
I got a
got-
vacuum and I got new slippers.
Whoa.
I got some really nice.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, new
Show us
slippers.
those
I got
slippers.
some really nice cologne and money.
Oh, shit. What about you, Javier?
I didn't get money.
Oh, and a handmade scarf and
Oh,
beanie.
that's pretty cool. Now you can be just like
like
Mikasa.
anyone else.
Got the Aaron scarf. The Aaron.
It's orange though.
What
Close
about
enough.
you, Javier? Any cool gifts you got?
I just got a rice maker.
Rice
the
maker?
gifts
That's actually
of
pretty cool.
friendship.
It's helpful. It's helpful.
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, and then we spent.
You're such a liar, bro. What the fuck? What about the tank top I gave you? Oh my god, I got a
Whoa.
mouse pad.
Oh
That
yeah.
was lit.
So
I have it set up.
yeah,
already.
fast forward. We hung out separately on New Year's, but then New Year's
Yeah,
Day.
New Year's Day, we all got.
Yeah, we all got together, did our Secret Santa.
Yeah.
Now for Secret Santa, I got a tank top.
And I think I found a new tattoo idea, but it's gonna be very hard to pull off.
What is it?
It's gonna be that digital.
It's the entire Shrek script.
Oh my God!
The
You
enti-
gotta have
but
like a
it's-
scripture
You know what?
but-
You should tattoo the cum shirt on your skin.
on your skin.
But like, I can't find a good image where you can actually read the Shrek script. You know, it's longer than you think. Actually.
Oh my God! Why didn't
Um,
I just get like a Shrek head tattoo or something?
No,
you know
no,
what
I
I'm
want
saying?
I want the script.
You should get the ears. Like,
Yeah, the little
tattooed
ears.
to your fucking
No,
your ass
No.
cheeks.
no, it's gonna be this entire Shrek script. Maybe I'll get that tattooed out of my ass.
Oh my
Shrek
God!
script. Part
No, just
one
get
and
the-
part 2.
Just get the Shrek ears on your butt.
It's gotta
That's
be
what I
tattoo.
just said, bro.
No, it's got to be the script. It can't be anything
I
else.
still
Get
have
Donkey's
my tattoo
face.
ideas. Like I have them ready. I need an artist.
You need to set an appointment.
I just
son.
no, I just gotta find a way to make it
See if I
so
can
it's
find it.
legible. when people like if I show my back to them or
Well, just talk to people who've gotten the Bible tattooed on them.
Alex, you need that. As
I'm
a
sorry,
tattoo.
what?
Oh man.
Alex needs this as a
Let's
tattoo on his
go.
Bro,
body.
what the fuck? I don't even like this show.
Well, they sense in China, I think it
Yeah.
is. They censor the blood, so it's white
Yeah. So she's just drinking
I know.
milk.
milk.
Yeah.
Some good milk, actually.
Yeah. So we had our New Year's hangout. We also had a bar adventure this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I
I
heard
was,
about that.
yeah.
That was interesting.
That's what I said. Yeah, that was interesting.
I went to not a concert, but like I went to a dive bar and saw a couple bands perform.
Was it here in Grand Rapids or was it somewhere
Yeah,
else?
it was on Wealthy Street.
Was it wealthy there? Are the people there wealthy?
Were they rich?
Actually, well, it's like the
Should've used
hipster place that people like to
Oh.
go to.
That's not your kind
That
of place,
street.
bro.
I love that.
You're not a hipster.
No, but I enjoy
His
it.
hips don't lie.
Dang. I'd be checking out your hips, bro.
For real.
They don't be lying, bro.
They do be.
Weighing.
They do be.
But yeah, I've been playing games too. I've only been playing Truck Simulator, really.
I want to get that
played-
game because it does look calming.
It is yeah, it's calming.
I've
It's
only
fun.
played DBD and Hollow Knight. I'm 40 hours in, and like I can finish the game. I think like I like if I could probably beat it in like 2 hours or so. But there's a lot of collectibles that I still want to get to.
I passed over
Bro, are
100
you
hours. on
serious right now, bro?
That's sad.
I missed our
Blue.
sound.
I know. I was playing it right before this.
Stream.
Yeah.
Thorpe.
Right before this.
Door.
I missed our sound bites. I forgot
Bro, that
that
was
we had
that's a
all
little
these.
loud, I feel like.
Not loud enough. Okay.
I think the only thing I did was watch TV, I think, this week.
That sounds. Oh yeah, I watched a lot of movies. So
Because I'm trying to think if I played any
didn't watch
games this
many.
week, and I might have played.
Bro,
a
what
day.
do you even do?
I don't
You
remember.
just sleep.
I think I do most of the time, yeah. But I legit don't remember what I did.
Let them come.
let them come. That's what I say.
Calm.
Also, want to say look into what's going on in Mexico. Shit's going crazy right now. It's all on my For You page on TikTok too.
Sinaloa or whatever.
Yeah.
didn't
So
hear
they
anything about that.
captured El Chapo's son,
Mm.
and now there's a lot of violence in Sinaloa because the cartel members are
Oh, they're trying to get
basically
him back.
throwing a tantrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they just shooting up everywhere in Mexico?
Mainly in that Sinaloa region.
Fellas, is it gay to cry over your fallen leader?
I thought you would ask the
Who's a
question
man?
that Hector asked for a minute.
Bro, I really got to keep up with like
I don't particularly
the
care.
news at least a little bit.
It's a little
I don't
quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
anything.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't do anything. That's
So,
the problem.
yeah.
So I'm behind on like. a
So
lot
yeah, our
of stuff.
thoughts are with the Mexican people right now. They having a rough time in some of the states there.
Well, my friend's Betty is over in Mexico right now.
Oh
So,
man.
I think they should be fine.
Yeah, it depends where you
Do
are
you
in
think the
Mexico.
next Call of Duty game is going to be all about Mexico?
I mean, this Modern Warfare 2 had.
Yeah, I had some
yeah.
Mexico missions.
You know.
No, they
I
actually
deleted
had
my Modern
Mexico
Warfare
missions as well.
Yeah, that's what you were
That's what we
saying.
just
So
said.
you play a whole mission as what is it, DEA agents?
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, you play.
Well,
most
most
of the
of the
game is
stories
like that.
actually,
Actually, yeah,
yeah.
playing as DA.
Yeah, I liked it. I
That's
like
actually
that
pretty
part
cool.
of it. It
No,
was
I
pretty
know what I'm
fun.
saying. Do you think they're gonna take place all in Mexico?
Modern
So-
Warfare 3, Mexico land. That's what it's called now.
I do too much shit, bro.
Man,
You
that last
do,
of
man.
us
I
show looks like
swear. You
shit.
just said you sound like you partied.
So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking forward to?
Nagatoro season 2 comes out next week or in a week or two.
Does it actually?
Yep.
I don't believe you.
They haven't been updating the manga.
Dress up Nagatoro-san?
The next volume comes out
Dress up
in
Nagatoro
February, I
son?
think.
Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I'm caught up on the digital volumes. So
Oh, I'm
they
not-
haven't been updating
Well, you
that
guys
at
are
all.
talking about
Yeah, no, the Japanese volume, I think.
Okay.
of Dress Up Nagatoro-san?
Yeah.
The Dress Up
Dress up,
Nagatoro-san?
darling.
Oh, that's also coming out this year, which I'm looking forward to.
You know, I've mixed all these slice of life stuff so much that I've genuinely forgotten like which one is which.
watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Alright,
I've been having this gag go on forever. Yeah, so now I genuinely forgot which one's which.
The worst part is I 100% believe you too, Eddie. Like I legit think that's a slice of
Like
life.
this
most of the
Nagatoro
time.
one, I know it,
That's a
but
cute one.
the other one's like that we were talking about before I
All
did
right,
mix
so
up.
one thing
for real.
there's one thing I don't recommend, and that's actually reading Kaiju number 8.
Oh,
That's
you
fun.
didn't like it?
It's very bland.
That
Like there's
movie-
nothing
the movie
special
was
about
pretty
it.
good.
I would not recommend it. Like
Bro,
if
it's a
you've
show,
never
not a
read
movie.
any stories like it before, then go for it.
Actually,
It
that's a
might be a
book.
good introduction. But
realize
if you're an
that's a
experienced reader of this type of genre, then it's not gonna do it for you. You know.
I am looking forward to the slime anime movie that's coming out.
Oh, 2
I watched
weeks,
that,
right?
'cause I've been keeping up on the manga of that one as well.
So that I'm looking forward for that one that's coming out
I
like
see
next
the-
week or 2 weeks from now.
The Vigilante Deku's coming out
Yeah.
soon.
That's
What?
part 2 of season 6, right?
I guess.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm
Bro,
almost,
how the fuck are they on Attack on Titan final season part 3?
You mean
Hey,
part
Eddie,
I thought,
Eddie,
I thought you said part 2 was the last one. No, didn't you say that last year?
Hey,
You're like
I didn't say that. They said that was final, okay? That was them lying to us.
And then I
the
made
final
fun of.
season
I-
of
It's
the
final for real, guys.
No, it's not. Gonna
It's
be
final
season-
squared, okay? You
So
can't get more
stupid.
final than that.
This
This is the end, no
that
cap.
information literally makes me hate
They're gonna
AOT.
call it Attack on Titan final, no cap.
It's so bad.
and then final season
you
cap.
think it's gonna, bro? It's gonna be.
Okay, the naming is very dumb. I agree, but the actual show is good. I
It makes
urge you
me
guys to
upset.
watch
No,
it.
I don't want to watch it. I
Please,
literally
please watch it.
despise that it's called that
Please
so
watch
much. I
it.
will
It's
never
me,
finish
good.
it.
I don't remember where I left off now.
It's good.
Cause
One
no,
thing,
I think I
um,
finished the season before, and I don't think I watched the new one yet.
Oh yeah.
So I need to watch the new one before I can watch part 3 when it's
It
coming
reminds me
out.
of the fucking Avatar shit.
Well, this is a series that I grew up with since I think we were freshmen. So for me, it's something that's been part of my
Yeah, I
life.
saw season 1 and 2 when they first came out, and I'm done with this.
Season 2 was boring. That's all I know.
Yeah, season 2 was boring, but you'll see later on
They're
why.
basically on season 7, bro. Just call it season 7.
No, it's the final,
All right,
okay?
So another thing
Has
that
it-
I'm
wait,
sort
I
of
got
looking
a
forward
question
to.
for you, Eddie. Did
No
the
more
intro
questions.
change
Moving on.
for the season 2, or is it the same intro as 1?
What do you
It's
mean?
different.
Is it different?
Yeah.
Different intros?
Yeah, for the part 2 of the final.
Oh, yeah, it's a different intro. I
Okay.
really like it.
Because I like the first one a lot with it being how it's designed for it.
Oh, the war one?
Yeah, the war.
Yeah, that
intro.
one's
I
really
actually
cool.
does not love the
But the
design.
new one is a banger, bro. I really
Yeah,
like
I
it.
have to listen. I have to watch it then, so I can get to it.
Um,
Okay, what are you about to say,
There
Alexa?
is, I don't know if I'm excited for it or not. It's Forspoken. After playing the demo, like I am unsure about if I want to get it still or not.
Lame. That's crazy.
It's lame.
The demo was really a letdown. I think their approach to the demo was utter garbage.
so I had fun, but it's the kind of the problem that I was saying with open worlds where it feels a little empty.
Well,
Is it like
that's the
Sonic?
problem with Square Enix
Like
for
the
the most
Sonic?
part, isn't it? They
Huh?
want-
Yeah, like
they
Sonic.
work-
Sonic is more emptier than Forspoken, though.
They make big ass worlds that have nothing in it to make it look like it's lived in. So,
What are you talking about? They don't do many open world games.
but when they do, they're like this.
They did like 2.
Exactly, and they're
yeah.
just
The
like-
last one was not great.
But I do like.
That's why I was hesitant.
I
about
am
this
holding
one,
out
but
hope because I do like the
Combat was fun.
the combat. Yeah, combat. I said the combats.
Let them come.
Just wait until it fucking comes out and like wait a
Yeah.
couple weeks. But unless
No,
knowing
I'll buy it.
Alexi, his bitch ass is gonna buy it day 1,
Probably.
Ultimate Edition, and then fucking
I always do that.
bitch and cry and shit in his pants about how bad it is.
and then he's gonna be like, now I can't return it.
Well,
I
I never complained that I can't return a game, dude.
I'm also interested to watch that '90s show that comes out. I think in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So I'll
I'll
watch it.
I'm interested in seeing how this new series comes out. The rest of the series goes out for this anime.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the trailers. Up first, we got Renfield plot: Dracula's henchman, an inmate at lunatic asylum. That's the plot.
It's
It
called
releases
Lunatic Asylum.
Thorpe. That's what the plot said. Yeah, April 14th of 2023.
The only thing I'm
Those
looking for.
Cage
freaking
for the win.
psychos locked up.
Bro, Nicolas Cage for the win. I don't care what anyone says. This man is a national treasure.
This
It looks bad.
It looks like shit. looks straight
Who's
like
the
shit.
studio that made
looks
it?
bad. Like
This-
that makeup looks bad.
This is the what is it? Colin Edwards. That we deserve.
just rewatch Face Off.
What the fuck is that?
It's where he takes his
Wow,
face
I guess
off.
you don't like Nick Cage.
Oh
I mean,
no,
I
I
remember
closed the dock.
It's one of his most famous movies.
Oh.
Face Off.
The only way I'm gonna watch this movie is because Aquafina's in it. I hope she makes this movie funny and great. Other than that,
I'm
the-
just excited because it's been a while. Like I said, we've only been getting a handful of Nicolas Cage movies in the past 10 years, and I'm happy that he's getting more movies out there, you know? So,
Yeah, it's I don't know how to feel about it. It's a little boring, is all
I mean,
I
he
can
did
say.
well,
what
he's
you
one-
mean? It's got vampires in it. Okay,
It's
I
not
see,
even-
I see
You
what
love
mean now.
vampires,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying.
He's
now.
doing, yeah. It's dumb.
It's like your whole aesthetic.
And
So
the
you're dressed in
comedy-
all black right now.
And the comedy so far is like
was comedy?
not good. Yeah.
I didn't notice any comments.
Yeah, exactly.
It was more
I
of the
didn't
sarcastic
look,
type
I
of
didn't,
humor.
Say like I didn't care if there was comedy. I just wanted to see Nicolas Cage on the big screen. That's the only thing I want to watch it for.
So swiftly moving on, we got
Swiftly, I love that.
Swiftly. We got Varisu plot. Vijay Rajendran is a happy-to-go-lucky man. Things change when his foster father dies unexpectedly. Releases July 12th of 2023.
I did that for you.
It looks
already,
fine.
so
I can't tell you a single thing about the plot.
There's a lot of slow-mo action scenes. That's what I'll say.
it just looked like it was.
It legit looked like the last one we saw.
Cheeseburger.
What was the last one we saw?
I
bro?
don't remember.
We gotta do a Bollywood movie for the podcast someday.
Yeah,
about
I mean,
this
you
one?
keep including.
Maybe.
How about this one?
But then you have to.
This one looks good.
Yeah, the
have
problem
to-
is having to find it because usually they're only released during the
I got you
weekdays.
guys. I got you guys.
And what?
I'll find it for you.
They're right here.
Well, also
the
you'll have to
Showtime's
put the title and the description in Hindi so that you
Javier,
could
I said I
actually
got
get
you,
the,
okay?
the Indian audience.
You're not gonna be able to watch it, dude.
I said I got you.
You won't be able to watch it.
I said I got you, bro.
It comes out Wednesday, July 11th.
Oh, we
at
watched
6.
Wednesday.
Next
Like
bit,
I said, I got
next
you. It's on my
bit.
birthday.
All right,
Next bit.
moving on even swifter. Moving on at the speed of sound.
Shut the fuck up.
We got
Do you know he's doing pretty good
Turn
right
it
now?
off.
I think he just came out with an album.
we got evil. We got Evil Dead Rise, plot a twisted tale of two estranged sisters whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons thrusting them into a primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmarish version of the family imaginable. Releases April 21st of 2023.
Well, after the trailer played, I looked up some more info on it. Apparently, it's a sequel to the original trilogy and not
What?
and not a sequel to the 2013 movie.
What?
Or the series.
This, where does this make the connection to?
Dude, you just saw a trailer.
Yeah, but I don't see like from trailer. It doesn't
you have
look
to
like
watch
they're
it.
family
Well,
resemblance.
see, that's what I was
The
thinking.
only way it could be a sequel to the original trilogy is if they have a connection to Ash himself.
Maybe
Well,
they'll
he'll be in the
establish that.
movie.
I hope if that is the case, I will love this movie.
Because
even more.
apparently he was in the 2013 one, but as a post credits.
yeah.
Oh, he was like he made an Avengers cameo at the end.
Yeah.
Because there's only
Evil
that's
Dead,
the only way
Evil
they can make the
Dead 2.
connection is if there's a family relation to it.
So how
Army of
evil are
Darkness-
these dead people?
So Army of Darkness is number 3 then?
yeah.
So how evil are these dead people? Because they seem
They're
pretty
called
evil.
what, Deadites or some
Yeah.
shit.
I do not know. I do not
believe so.
remember.
All right.
I don't remember seeing this one. I've never seen this one.
It looks I'd say interesting. I'd give it a shot.
It kind
I
of
would
gave me
watch it.
Exorcist movie vibes.
Exorcist vibes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Modern day horror movies have nothing on the original Evil Dead
well, I'm
movies.
just saying this gives me Exorcist vibe. Like it was legit giving me like the last Annabelle kind of like that trilogy kind of that movie.
That shit
vibe.
was way too serious, aren't they? Those movies.
Yeah, they are. But like I said, this movie
This
still
was
gave me the
goofy
same-
as fuck. Did we see the same trailer?
I'm still thinking of the trailer I seen in theaters. That's why. That one I just slightly remember just head getting ripped off.
Oh yeah.
That was it. That's all I kind of remember.
That scalp de-scalped.
These-
All right. So what were you guys' thoughts before going into Megan?
Well, okay, so here's my first thought: is I found out that we were supposed to watch Megan the day I watched Megan.
Bro, are
Which
you
was when?
serious
Which
right
was
now, bro?
on what was it? Yeah, which was yesterday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I didn't even know we were doing this movie until yesterday.
He
Why did
told
you-
you
did you
like
not-
2 days before.
Yeah, did you not read the group chat?
Yeah.
Not always.
Bro,
Oh my
A
god.
lot of times I actually just like.
open it and just scroll
I
through
even
it.
asked, I'm like, who's going to Megan today?
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
we
I,
had
don't
a
know, I was at
practice.
work when you guys were talking about this stuff, so I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. What were the rest of your guys' thoughts before watching?
I
think
thought
somebody's
it
funny.
looked interesting, but I remember the trailer where she was dancing, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a little weird."
She was
I
emoting,
thought this
bro.
movie was a giant joke. Because
I know, that's crazy.
They made her dance like that. They Jesus brought up in the trailer.
Yeah,
Just
but
Yeah.
she was obviously very like weirdly intimidating just because of her uncanny valley ass face.
wait, an actor actually played her?
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to move.
I thought it was all CGI the whole time with it
What? No.
with the doll.
So,
You really thought they had an actual doll?
No,
Hell
they
yeah,
put like a
CGI.
mask on her or
Why not?
something.
That's
at
where the budget went.
points.
That would explain a lot.
There was two actors.
Yeah.
so
that played
January.
Megan?
So
They're body
January is
doubles.
normally
No,
slow
like
month for
actual two
movies.
actors,
Yes.
actors.
January is normally a slow month for movies, but this trailer looked kind of cliche,
Why
so
was this movie so popular?
I was just kind of ready to watch because it's a PG-13 horror
And
movie.
it's fun.
know,
and it
kids
it had
and
good
families can go.
ratings.
hmm Kids and families can go watch this movie. Which, speaking of which, that was my whole audience. It was mostly kids and families. Yeah,
Mine were all grown adults.
My shit was
Because I went to
fucking
studio.
packed.
yeah, mine's too.
I don't know
Oh, yeah, mine
why
was
this
packed
movie
too.
was so popular. This movie, I'm not gonna say anymore. Not until later.
There was a lot of people coming out to see this movie,
I
y'all.
think it's because also this,
shit with those ratings.
Hey, so be on your best behavior on this podcast because we might get more viewers than normal.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
Alexi
because
should leave.
I also think it's because
About those ratings.
I also think
Alexi,
it's
you
because
should
it's the
leave.
beginning of the year kind of
I'm not
movie.
that
That's
ugly.
probably why.
No.
Like, it's the start of the year.
So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review for M3GAN. It released January 6th of 2023, starring Allison Williams, directed by Gerard Johnstone. Releases rated PG-13. Plot summary. Releases on PG-13, bro.
Ready?
Plot summary. Huh?
I think the program failed.
Is it not recording?
It's frozen.
Oh, shit.
I think it crashed.
Okay.
They're still
Luckily, that's
recording,
recording
though.
though.
Yeah, I still got the audio at least. Try to see if you can get the visual back up.
I mean, I clicked on it and now it's running again, but
No.
Is the number still ticking for?
it just started ticking again.
Okay.
I
It
don't
does
know what
that.
happened.
I guess we'll keep
It does that from time to time.
I guess we'll just cut this bit out.
we'll keep powering through. So plot summary: a robotics engineer at a toy company builds a lifelike doll that begins to take on a life of its own. What were you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
I thought it was a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think that.
Very Chucky inspired in some areas.
Yeah, that was.
I like-
That's
I was
true.
thinking Chucky mixed with Terminator because it was an AI system, advanced AI.
I liked how it didn't take itself seriously.
Mhm. And it did pretty good with the parody commercials. And
I thought.
Oh, especially at the beginning,
I
which
thought,
we
what is
can't
this?
say anything.
Yeah, I know. I legit thought I was watching a commercial. Like, you know, like didn't they do a movie where they showed another commercial? Like Terrifier 2. They showed a commercial
Oh, right, right,
for
right.
their other movie that they're gonna be
Right.
releasing. And I was like,
What?
are they doing this now
Yeah.
with all these movies?
I guess
didn't
so.
like this movie.
You didn't like
Okay.
this movie?
No.
It wasn't
fine.
for you.
It was not. For
I mean,
me
you like
at
a
all.
lot of bad movies. So.
Yes, but this is bad even for me. There's only.
So
One
yeah,
truly good
this
one.
movie was not very strong, but it still managed to be at least engaging throughout the thing.
I'm so surprised there's two actors that do Megan. Like,
Um,
I'm straight up surprised.
Yeah, it was a fun movie that's most likely gonna have a sequel to it because
Yeah,
of
it
the way they ended it. What the heck? Oh my God, there's so many Megans. I will say that little girl was really good at acting.
Which one?
Not the
actual main
doll,
actor?
but the actual not the doll, but the
Yeah, because the
Her?
kid acted like a real shit kid at points.
yeah. But she was also able to pull back and actually be human at moments when she needed to. So yeah, she was pretty good. The other lady, I'll say,
Yeah, I felt like
Didn't give me much emotion.
Well, I think that is part of her like personality.
Right, to be more
overall,
reserved.
because she's antisocial. It seems, and
she's really into robotics. Are you talking
So
about
I guess she
this
did
lady?
good on that
she
aspect.
she
Yeah.
actually felt like disgusted at points having to hang out with the little kid.
She's like, oh my God, children. I could be working on things for children right now.
Yeah, and she does a really good job, like making
Felt
it,
like she,
making it seem like she's like hateful towards the having to take care
Oh
of
yeah,
her.
hateful
She
towards her
for real just
sister
like
for
me.
having to take care of
For real,
the
just like
daughter.
me.
She's like, I'm not her mom, or
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That
Well,
was a bit
although that is a
cold.
little bit spoiler. Let's.
She was very cold. You could easily tell she's not ready to take care of any living being.
So yeah, there was a few.
Eddie,
Huh?
give it a minute. It's loading.
It's buffering.
Well,
We
just keep
buffering right
talking,
now.
bro. We still got the audio. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm saying, that shit fucking freezing, bro.
It's
Oh
'cause
my
you're behind
gosh.
the
Oh, there
computer.
you go. It caught
You're
up
not
again.
tech
Hey,
savvy.
we back.
You're almost as bad as Scott with computers.
No,
Bro,
Scott's
no,
pretty
like,
bad.
It's not even it's the program itself. It's the software is not wanting to run.
Maybe it needs an update. I'll look after.
Maybe it's because Alexa's
Next
on the
bit.
feed right there.
So, what are you guys rating out of 10?
I give it a. Okay, I'll be kind and give it a 5.5.
I give it a 7.5.
Hell yeah. What
I'm gonna
about
go
you?
7. I was gonna go 6, but I think it's a 7.
I'll give it a 6.789 out of 10. I just realized I went in numerical order. Let's compare to some online ratings. The critics from Reddit score gave it a 72 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 94%. Audiences on IMDb 6.6 out of 10, and Rotten Tomato audience 78%. So the average of all these scores 77.5 out
that's
of
too high.
100.
The movie is good for what it's trying to do, but it's not good enough to have a 70 and up rating.
It's a fun little horror movie for the family to
Well,
watch.
guess what? You weren't the mass public. So.
You're right, I'm not. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's not deserving of such.
You also got to think
How
of
can
the.
it be not deserving if that's what the public
Is
thinks?
this
You also got
That's why
to
I say
think.
it's my opinion.
That's
Yeah.
why you got to think, okay, of the audiences that are going here, because the ratings that you're getting is from families and stuff. Like I've been saying, there was a lot of kids in the theater, and kids want to feel cool watching a scary movie, so they're like, "Oh man, this was cool."
I love this poster.
I don't.
I wonder what country this is from.
I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, no, like, because I mean, it's either Japanese, South Korea, or China. Because, like, the rest of the posters are.
That was clearly
They poke a lot at the tech industries, like even just the title of the name being Megan, like the Tesla logo.
Oh yeah. So before we jump to the spoiler-free review, like, comment, subscribe. Also check out these guys. Their links will be in the description before, and we are most of the podcast platforms, so give it a listen anywhere, anytime. Now let's get to this spoiler-filled.
Are
Are we on
discussion.
Funky.com?
Funky.
The fuck is that?
What is Funky?
That's
The-
the toy
the main-
company. Of the
Oh
movie.
yeah, we're on the
Factory.
little Furby website.
Is that an actual company? Because I know they
No,
brought up.
No, they're a
no,
parody of
it's
Furbies.
fictional.
Well,
They're-
they brought up Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Yeah, because they can make fun of real companies. Like they poked fun at Tesla. They're like, "Oh, does it cost more or less than Tesla?"
Yeah, that was.
And then they
that
sell
was
for
a
10
roast.
grand.
So let's take an in-depth review of Megan. Starting with, in the mountains of Colorado, couple Ava and Ryan and their daughter Katie is involved in a car accident while
are you
heading on
doing
a
it like
ski trip. Cause
You're not reading
I'm
it right.
chills
You read it
now.
like how Megan
Number
read it?
15.
The entire family
Katie is the
fucked.
sole survivor of the crash and is sent to live with her Aunt Gemma, who is a roboticist at Funky, a technologically advanced toy company in Seattle. What do you guys think?
What are you? Why are you
Yeah, that's
doing?
my narrator voice. What do you guys think? Comment below. Good? Bad? That's it.
Megan.
That's
was
all you gotta
not
comment.
Very good.
Huh?
Megan was not very good.
No, we're not asking about the overall now. What did you guys think about these scenes?
This scene was.
Wait, what scene did you get up
It
to?
really shows how
I
bad how dysfunctional the family actually is.
Because
So-
I remember hearing you talk about the snow. scene? Like,
Yeah,
the very
basically,
snow-
that's
snow
it.
scene, how the parents died, basically.
Yes.
Is that all you just brought up? Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much how her parents died and she has to live
well,
with
I
her.
mean, you kind of could tell they were gonna die right away.
They
Just
came
be-
so unprepared to this entire ski trip, though, for real. Like, why would you lie about your car? How do you not know your car is four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, whatever?
You said it looked all-wheel drive.
It looked like one,
dumb.
baby. Okay.
What do you mean it looked all-wheel drive?
I mean,
Like,
even if it was all-wheel drive, do you know how much snow was on that floor there?
Yeah, there was a lot.
They need to
And he
change.
So
didn't
let
even
this be
try-
a lesson, guys. Ski trips are dangerous.
Look,
Never go.
Look, this guy didn't even try to slow down in that snow. He kept going the same speed.
Oh,
when the
yeah.
snow kept piling. Bro, how dumb do you have to be to do that?
I
It's
honestly,
like you were trying to get yourself killed.
honestly, at that point, if a snowstorm comes and you can't even see, you should just pull to the side.
For real.
Not in the middle of the road, yeah.
And not in the
Just
middle.
instead of be like, oh, just stop right here. Okay, now let's just
Yeah,
wait for
stop
the
in the middle
truck
of
to
the
come
road.
on by. Bro, you know what it felt like for a minute? It felt like an isekai scene.
For real.
A minute.
They
It
got
really did.
other world.
Came to save the
There was truck
Conspiracy
time.
theory. This is the creepy pasta. Katie's actually in a coma in the rest of the movie's dream.
That's crazy dream.
I mean, that could be the case because they were talking about just at the very beginning how the aunt was into robotics and working into
She
the.
got Pokemon.
Oh, but we forgot to mention even before that, we had that commercial we were talking about that
Oh yeah,
for the Furby. Yeah,
commercial.
The
Those
off-brand
things were
version of
very
Furby.
weird. They can shit.
that makes it a cool toy.
Well, I mean, it's what there's literally toys that do that.
Yeah, there are toys. There's like a Barbie dog toy or something like that.
What?
Yeah, there's like a little dog that shits.
There's a lot of fucking disgusting toys out there.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Those are real teeth too.
But
with
yeah,
real
that
teeth.
commercial was so freaking funny and weird because it just showed the dog
Longest
for 1
Furby,
second and then
bro.
it died.
Perpetual pets. They live longer than you do.
I didn't like that they added teeth to the actual off.
Oh yeah, the way they kept on saying like they live longer than you do. That was like, what? Why would you say this?
Yeah, this is when you, right
How
off
they
the
were
bat you could tell
advertising.
this movie wasn't taking itself seriously because of how weird they were being with the toys and the design. Yeah, the first few seconds were literally a dog dying and then being replaced with a Furby doll.
Dude, that was fun.
I was like, what the
crack, G.
hell?
That was crack, G.
And then yeah, the parents dying. So eventful beginning. It hooks you right away.
Fuck.
It's Furby Woody.
I know, that's so funny.
So Gemma is currently working on developing M3GAN, short for Model 3 Generative Android. A lifelike artificial intelligence doll designed to be loyal companion to the child it is programmed for and be an ally to their caretaker. After test run for Gemma's boss, David Lin goes haywire. He forces her to abandon the project and focus on remodeling another popular toy for the company sells to maximize its profits.
How to turn off your evil Furby.
Both Gemma and Katie struggle to adapt to the new situation. Gemma has a difficult time stepping into parenthood, with work being her biggest priority, and Katie struggles to cope with the loss of her parents. So before all that, what do you guys think of the scenes where we have Gemma working on M3GAN and we have Katie first being introduced to Gemma?
Honestly, like their first introduction with Katie, like I understand the reaction and how they're interacting with each other, but I still found it to be not
Well,
engaging.
it's
It was
realistic.
probably- yeah.
You know, it's not
shock.
like it's supposed to be fucking interesting in terms of a kid just got super traumatized. Now they're like quiet and shit. They don't really want to talk to the
Talk about their
caretaker.
fun,
Yeah.
their feelings.
It's just realistic. It's
yeah,
a necessary scene. I don't say it's the most engaging scene, of course.
but it also helps establish right off the bat that Gemma, you can tell, isn't really equipped to be a guardian.
Yeah, but she does want to try and make it work because it was what her sister wanted.
Right. And so this is the scene where we get the therapist asking, like, yo, you sure you're good with this? Because
I'm with a therapist on this one, honestly.
she's got other family that says they want to take care of
It's
her.
clear that the sister and her and the
Get fucked.
little girl's mother were not close at all.
Yeah.
They were not close. Like no matter what promise you made, you are not equipped for this. You should have just sent her to California, wherever it was.
With the dad's dad's parents, basically.
Exactly. Yeah, it would have been so much better, and it would have saved so much trouble in the long run.
What do you
mean-
guys think of Megan's first appearance, though?
I mean, but
I
with,
thought it was a good one.
I mean, with the
Yeah, it was
ant
relatively
getting the experience like that, though, that's how the ant's gonna grow as a person too. Because I felt, again, like Jesus brought up, she's so like antisocial in a sense, or she had communication problems with
For real, just like me.
relating to people. So like her being able to take care of her niece, you know,
Bro, I felt
got her out of the egg, whatever problem, whatever funk she was in.
I felt for the sister when she was forced to let the daughter play with the collectible, and she was like, you could see the rage in her. I was like, that's not how you play with that. Like,
She's a kid.
I'm
Let her
just
play
saying,
with
like,
it.
I
Do you think she owned many?
understand.
Do you think she bought like another box somewhere else after that?
Maybe.
So, what do you guys think of Megan's first appearance, though?
Bro, you
I
could
said I
tell.
like
You could
that.
tell she was gonna be cut, bro.
I liked Megan's first appearance to an extent. I
She was
mean,
creepy. She had that smirk.
yeah.
Oh, where's the?
I might have to leave.
You gotta head out.
I have to go grab a fucking key for my dad.
Oh no.
We got like 30 minutes, right?
No.
Wow.
All right, man. Drive safe.
Quitters
son.
quit, and you're a quitter. Well, anyways, let's continue this.
All
But
right.
yeah, no, like
So yeah,
you could tell Megan was broken at the very beginning too. Like
not really. That's the fault of the guy, because he didn't put the fucking chip in her, so it broke her because he didn't do that. So
Oh yeah, that guy was a dummy.
This was not her or Megan's fault. It was because the other guy forgot to
That
put
dummy.
in the last piece into Megan.
Do you think he died later on when Megan set that fire?
Oh,
That's
no,
a
they
good
came
question.
back.
Oh, they came
At the
back.
end
I
of
didn't
the
see
mo-
that.
Hey,
Yeah, at the end
shut
of
up,
the-
guys! Shut up! You're talking too far. Shut up.
No.
Shut up, fat.
No. What'd you just say?
To,
PH.
to ensure that Katie is supervised while she remains dedicated to her work, Gemma decides to continue working on Megan.
Bro, we should go buy some Furbies now.
Some Furbies? You're obsessed with these
You
Furbies,
buy
though.
them, I'm gonna cut you.
After complete...
Bro, I'm gonna buy this one and put it in Alexi's bedroom. while he's not at work.
That's creepy. Why do people defile Furbies like this?
The perverts.
Bro, I do love the fact you can make it evil. I will make
Okay,
it evil
anyways.
and leave
They
it in
got how
Alexi's
to
room.
make it evil guide. So Gemma asked Katie to partake in Megan's demonstration to David, during which she meets and is formally paired with her. The interactions and Katie's immediate love for Megan convinces David that the doll will be a valuable investment and skyrocket the company to success. So what do you guys think of Megan and Katie being introduced to each other?
Once again, creepy.
Thorpe.
Yes, I understand that's where they were aiming. What they were aiming for. It's very, very creepy. And
Especially the setting, because she's in this like glass room where the walls are white and the floor is white and the ceiling's white.
gives me X-Men
Cheeseburger.
vibes from
Vibes?
yeah, like you
X-Men
know, with the original Jean Grey,
Oh.
the 2007 movie or
I
something.
thought you were talking about the cerebrum room.
No, when they were in the white room and the bald kid that couldn't negate powers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibes I got from it.
But yeah, it's a very creepy environment, and then you have this doll that was malfunctioning earlier, so now you're like, is it still gonna
Yeah,
work?
that's
What
it.
the hell's going on?
Bald kid, white shirt. yeah.
Damn, he looks like you, bro.
For real. That's me on a good day.
That's you if you were bald.
Yeah.
I could actually see that.
I don't know what scene
Don't
this
you remember
is.
that bald filter I had? I look just like that.
He do be
Yeah,
looking
I
Russian,
mean-
bro.
I don't think like introducing your niece to a new advanced model like that was probably the right thing to do.
Her motivation was that she knew that she wasn't equipped to take care of her child. So she, like, the moment she noticed that the daughter was very invested in Bruce, she wanted to, you know what? Let me just finish this real quick and throw you onto this robot, and
I
the robot will
think
take care of you.
my
You
thought-
could see that was her thought process the entire time, and then you could see that she was like, you know what? Since I don't have to take care of the kid, I'm just gonna let this
Well, you're
do
too
my
far.
job
out,
for me.
I'm just let this
You're
play
talking
out.
too much. You're talking too much.
No, I'm not.
We're not in the next part yet.
Let
We're
them
still-
come.
We're literally talking about that part right now.
No, we're talking about
We're
the
at the-
introduction of it.
No, we
Of
just moved
Megan
to
and them
we just moved to the
combining.
part where
Okay.
they were having the.
So
But
they're-
yeah.
They're paired now. Let's go on. After bringing Megan home, she essentially becomes a part of the family and teaches her life lessons, being an overall fun companion. Gemma is pleased because Katie seems to be much happier and she could continue to focus on her work. However, Gemma's coworker, Tess, and Cole, as well as Katie's therapist, Lydia, begin to have some serious concerns about the parental role that Megan has taken on in Katie's life.
Which is a very,
Very
very
reasonable
well,
request.
It's a very good
Funny
point
here.
right there because
And
again,
Yeah.
like we all pointed out already, the aunt was not ready for that shit.
There was a funny part during this little montage of Katie
Was it?
being a parent.
Was it Megan learning to dance?
No, it was the part where
That was weird.
Megan.
funny to
No,
me.
it's the part where Megan got so tired of fucking Katie not flushing the toilet.
She's like, flush the toilet. I don't
Yeah,
want to
she's
tell you
like,
again.
Flush toilet. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, she's like, flush the fucking toilet. I'm sick of it. And she wasn't even gonna wash her hands either.
Didn't she like that?
Like, that
she's
is
like,
a
"Are you
slit,
serious?"
nasty ass kid.
Like legit, she's like, "Are you serious?"
That
Megan?
kid
Come
is
on."
nasty, bro. The fact that Megan has to continuously tell her to flush the toilet and wash her hands. What the fuck? Kids are
was-
nasty,
Kids are nasty.
bro. What the fuck?
You were a kid.
And not that kind of kid.
Wait, she's just coming back or no?
I have no clue. Shoot him a text.
One of the nastiest
See what
kids
he's
I've
up
ever
to.
seen. What the
I would
fuck?
say if not, I mean, y'all could just slide over, and then Aleksey doesn't have to be out the frame as hard as he wants.
Get it. Oh, yeah. Well, we can actually.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because
I like being out of frame. I don't want them seeing me anyway.
Bam.
No,
son.
you
They
got
don't need. They don't need to
Now I
put
can take this
a
side
face to the
chair.
voice. No, I know I have a soothing voice and all, but still.
There you go. Now everyone's in the frame more.
Give me this.
Ooh, I don't like this chair.
Well, you can just sit in that chair. Just slide in closer to the center. There you go.
There you go.
You
Oh
have to
my
be
God,
two-centered.
look at that. Now we look like a news anchor. Now we're on the news, bro.
Back to Anchorman. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I'm the other guy.
The other guy.
I don't remember his name.
And he's freaking Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, there we
But
go.
yeah, no, like
That's-
the fact that they had, obviously just dumped Megan to be the parental role model was kind of fucked.
Kind of wag,
The
bro.
movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So Katie's
It was
life.
enjoyable, actually.
You're lying.
Adorable? I wouldn't
No,
say that.
enjoyable.
Oh.
Like it was like again,
Adorable.
I didn't think the movie was gonna be good, like that great, but it was enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I was going there with like 2.5 hours worth of sleep too.
Oh, so you were dead tired.
Yeah, and I somehow did not fall asleep once during this movie.
Yeah, it manages to be engaging because there's a lot of like suspense and mystery. So, however, so they had the intervention. Lydia, in particular, worries that Katie is creating too strong emotional attachment to Megan, and that it will be extremely difficult to break later on.
I like
So,
how they wrapped that up
foreshadowing
by like 1,000%.
being designed to progress and adapt to her surroundings. Megan begins to operate more independently and become harder for Gemma to manage with the parental controls she installed.
With had the ringer off.
With Megan's primary goal being to protect Katie, which is a weird goal, emotionally and physically, she begins to target what seems to be a threat to Katie. Megan first kills the neighbor's Celia's dog after
Honestly,
it attacks Katie.
That was a good kill.
And later kill. Oh, okay. We'll stop there. So, what do you guys think of that first
so the
murder?
one thing I thought about, did Megan get fucked basically? No, like
What do you mean?
did she break like her programming get fucked after the dog ripped her open?
That's not it.
You don't think so? You don't think?
That's not what happened. Megan was intentionally corrupting her own data. It's not that the data was corrupted because of the attack. Megan knew she had to cover her tracks because she's learning, constantly learning. So she perceived a threat. She's trying to cover her tracks so no one can track her and figure out that she's doing all this. So she's corrupting her own data so it can't be found out.
Well, I was just thinking that because you know how the dog ripped her, like dragged
Ripped
her
her head,
basically.
That's
and-
not it. That's
and
not
broke
it.
her whatever. Like
That
her neck.
was both a funny and scary scene because the dog was just going crazy. on
But-
Megan.
Yeah, the dog, it was a satisfying It was
Aw,
probably the
man.
only satisfying
It's not
kill.
satisfying to see dogs die.
That dog, that dog was one
Hey,
that
man,
attacked
all they had to
humans.
do was fix that hole in the fence.
Yeah,
that
that
too.
was on the
But that
ants'
dog
perspective.
was obviously not friendly to anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's the
you
owner's fault.
You walk by and that dog was gonna attack you.
It's the owner's
So
fault.
my thought is, like, whose fault was it really? Was it the owner or was it the ant? Because the owner could have put something in front of the hole to stop
They
the dog.
both were
they
dumb.
were both at fault.
They're both dumb.
They were,
Well,
yes.
it's because both of them were being petty to one another,
Yeah.
though.
Doesn't matter. They're both at fault. More so the dog though, and the owner of the dog, because she clearly didn't care about how she.
I know, she
about
could have
teaching
put the
the dog or
dog on a
anything.
chain or something to make sure he didn't
Right.
run out.
Come on,
Because,
man.
like, the front, like, based off what you could see, because they don't really show the next door neighbor house too much, and it looked like the front wasn't gated off anyway, so the dog could have ran through the streets, whatever it wanted to do.
Okay, so this a summary kind of skips some stuff, so we can come back to whatever you guys want. So after that, we get Megan killing Celia, the dog owner. What do you guys think about that?
Dang, it does
Not
a
brutal
far
enough.
jump.
Yeah, not
not-
brutal enough.
no.
It's PG-13.
PG-13 or not, like not.
It has
good
to.
I
enough.
mean, the way
it
she
wasn't
requirement.
satisfying. Okay,
So the thing is, though, how she died, did she actually die from the
it was
pressure of the
acid.
water?
It was.
Or-
I think it was.
The chemical.
The
or was
chemicals,
it just the
yeah.
chemicals?
It was the
She's getting
chemicals.
sprayed so much in her that she
It
just
probably
died
in her
from
face.
It was
yeah.
probably some kind of acid as well, because obviously, like, it was too dark to see that it was blood draining down. But it was clearly, like, very, very heavily implied that it was blood that was going down the drain, not just the spray
acid,
stuff,
yeah.
you know? So obviously there was some kind of acidic compound
Did you
involved
guys
in it.
think that scene was creepy though when Megan popped out of the shadows?
The shadow part was fine, but the rest of the scene was not very. I understand this is PG-13 once again, but I still don't think it was.
What I found funny,
They
scary,
didn't stretch the PG-13
what
part.
I found scary for those kills, both the dog and the neighbor, was Megan's ability to learn and change her voice. Because
That part's
first she became the neighbor to lure the dog, and then she became the dog to lure the neighbor.
Well, I mean, you could tell she was able to, though, because remember when during the montage,
She's learning.
Oh yeah,
she
she
was
changed her
able
voice.
to. She switched her voice to match a narrator or. Like
Oh yeah, reading Alice in Wonderland.
Now that I like, because like, imagine having a toy that could change its voice, and you can have like obviously it doesn't have like a
You don't want the.
it doesn't have like artificial intelligence or
You
anything,
don't want
but
that. You don't like
no,
that.
fuck no.
Why not?
Come
fuck no.
on,
Give me something
man.
like Cortana, but has a limit. Obviously, I'll take that.
that. Then how will it keep learning?
Yeah, how would it learn to?
If it keeps learning, dude, that's when it gets out of hand.
how
Okay.
is it
Then
supposed
how
to
will you be
learn to know what you
accommodated?
like?
No, look. All I'm
What
saying
if
is
it's
I
like-
like the idea of having a toy that could read a story to you. Like, say you want Harry Potter and you want to change the voice or something. You can have a robot that reads the story out to you in any voice you want it
Yeah,
to.
but what if that robot Cortana can also follow you and be like, "Hey, drive me to work,"
No.
and then you just chill,
No.
and it does the driving
Look,
for you.
as much as I like technology, there has to be a limit to any form of
So
AI.
you're like,
Hey,
you don't like the
Cortana.
Google's AI system that's learning right now?
and you're like, "Hey, Cortana, go pick up some Taco Bell for me," and then
if
she
there
gets
is
in the car.
like I said, there's got to be a limit. Like they even mention it in here. Like they mention it in this movie.
Nah,
Say
bro.
you just
More
put
is
this.
better.
You just put this program in me and told me to learn on my own, and that's exactly what I did. You didn't even put a limit on it.
You're
And
talking
that's-
too much. That's
Shut
about
up!
the ending
Okay,
right there.
just
Chill,
making a
G.
point.
So
Chill.
after that, we
Actually, I realized, did they skip over the kid in the woods? Because doesn't the
Oh,
neighbor
yeah.
die after?
he's
This is
after.
before.
Okay,
No, this is before.
okay, yeah, this is before. So yeah, we're getting to that part right now. So after
I
that,
thought the neighbor was.
Yeah,
after
the neighbors after the kid is before.
Yeah, the kid in the woods.
okay, so
'cause
the
kid in
timeline's
woods-
messed up.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Katie gets sent to a outdoor school by her aunt Gemma in order to basically get her social
I
skills.
thought this scene was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Which,
basically,
which part of it? The whole. Like the
that's
whole
my little
scene?
boy.
The whole
He's like,
scene?
that's a
so
little boy.
we have a what is it? Overly perky lady who's like, oh,
Like-
don't you just love the outdoor school? Whatever.
I'm
Blah
like,
blah
shut
blah.
up, mom.
Yeah, and her son is the fucking oldest, bulliest kid there.
Dude was gonna grow up to be a serial killer. Straight up.
You could tell.
So that was probably the only truly satisfying death.
Yeah, so
It wasn't even a death though. Like she didn't do anything technically to him in a sense. Like
Doesn't matter. It was a
She
very
just kinda
satisfying.
chased him.
It was look.
Which
I
is-
knew how he was gonna grow up. But, like I don't like kids like this or
yeah,
people
so
like
basically,
this.
This young boy, this young bully was paired up with Katie, and they had to do some sort of scavenger hunt in the woods, which I think is a terrible idea for children to be doing anyway.
I think there was a range though that they could still
probably.
see everyone. That's,
Look, at
that's
this
why.
point, when I saw the kid, I don't like bullies at this level, and I could already see how he would grow up. And so when he died, I didn't see him as a kid. I saw him as what he was going to
Yeah, so
become.
basically
and so
he-
it was that much more satisfying when he got.
He stabbed Katie with this pine cone thing, and then Megan came, and he started beating up the Megan doll.
And then she's like, "Give me your ear."
Yeah, she ripped off his ear.
Bro, that was so disgusting, bro.
Is
It was
Does
a
my
bit
ear
long.
stretch that far?
No, our
I don't
ears
think
are
so.
not that
It's not
stretchable.
Ask
Well,
Mike
like-
Tyson.
Yeah, I don't think.
Look at
Someone
that.
next to me literally said that. She said, "He Mike Tysoned her at his ass." And I was like, "What the?" Like, yeah,
Bro,
I guess he did.
I don't remember all the scenes, but weren't there certain scenes where people were laughing at your guys' theaters?
Yeah, there was laughing. There was like, "Oh my god," scenes and stuff like that.
Like for me, there was like I think 3 or 4 scenes where people laughed really, like the whole audience was laughing, like
Yeah.
damn, shit like that.
It was like what was that movie? It was like that Ryan Reynolds audience that we watched, the one where he's in a video game.
Oh,
Free Guy. It's like the Free Guy
You
audience.
know what? I actually thought of for some reason I thought of Jackass. That's where the audience were the most
Oh
intense.
yeah,
I feel like.
Jackass.
I hated that.
That was funny.
It was old humor.
Old humor,
Very old.
nostalgic.
They didn't evolve it.
Nostalgic.
I don't think they were planning to, Aleksey.
They
It was all the same humor.
and it was funny.
But yeah, this scene,
Sometimes.
this is where you could tell Megan was fucked though.
Yeah. So she she intentionally murdered the boy, but without leaving much evidence.
All I'm saying is this is the only justifiable death in the movie. I think like the only good death in the movie, in my opinion. Nothing against like kid violence, but that kid was.
Oh my god.
He needed to go.
Swiftly moving on. Gemma starts
Swiftly
to
moving on. I like
I'm gonna start using that more. Gemma starts to become suspicious after seeing that Megan deliberately erased the data files containing footage of her victims' deaths.
Not
Well,
erased, wasn't it corrupt?
yeah, but this wiki says erased. But yeah, basically she locked her out of the access. While directly asking her whether or not she did something, Megan vaguely insinuates that she did. In a panic, Gemma turns Megan off and takes her to consult with Tess and Cole. Katie starts suffering from severe anxiety from being separated from Megan and becoming more hostile to those around her. So this is the scene where she tapes Megan up and throws her in the trunk,
yeah.
and Katie's freaking out in the car. What do you guys think of that scene?
Bro,
Appropriate countermeasure, not appropriate, but at least it was an appropriate reaction. She noticed something was getting fucky here, and she took her chance to try and stop it all. And it still didn't work because no one believed her.
Bro, that was actually where the kind of got terrifying and to think about as a because that just shows how far the AI just was
It was also terrifying to think about how much control Gemma lost because she let Katie. Basically, this is like a bad kid that Katie let get bad. I mean, that Gemma let get bad.
Yeah.
Because you could see
It's
she was
that
throwing
emotional
a
attachment.
Yeah, that severe tantrum that she was throwing, and then
in
Gemma
the
had
car and then with
Bro
the
got
therapist
yeah,
at the
she had
same
like no
time.
control, and it was
Bro
like
got punched.
Bro, she legit got bitch slapped like really good, bro. She was like, oh, and she was like,
I think it was at that point that she's like, "Oh shit,
It's
I
like
gotta."
I fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah. And then the fact she grabbed the scissors to kill the therapist.
Oh yeah, that was.
I was
creepy.
legit thinking that Megan actually had taught her everything at that point. Like, hey, this is how you should kill. This is how you should act if no one wants to respect
Get your
you.
way.
Do all these things. I'm like, oh my god, y'all.
Oh yeah.
So Gemma talks with Katie and convinces her that she does not need Megan and that the doll is just a distraction rather than a solution to her. She also apologizes for her absence and promises to be more of a parental figure to her. So this is where they finally have a heart-to-heart after all the tantrum that Katie was throwing.
Really?
Really?
Where's the really, man?
That was me. I did it.
Damn. I don't like that.
I can do it on cue, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it through PC.
Uh-huh.
I was just about to do it too.
Did it work?
No, I didn't press it.
Oh, so after discussing it with Tess and Cole, Gemma decides to get rid of Megan, and she is ultimately unpredictable due to her rapid progression and independence. However, she fails to convince David as he can win over so many investors with Megan's production and launches a worldwide campaign preceding her release to the public.
This guy sounded so fake. Then the guy.
Oh, the
who did
CEO dude?
He sounded so fake. Every time he spoke, it sounded so ingenuine.
That's how it is these days, though. The Silicon Valley, like if you think of the people who are billionaires,
he
like,
was so over the
like
top.
Mark
though.
Zuckerberg or like Elon Musk, they're like these kind of people.
Yeah, but they at least sound like they're trying to do something. But this guy, he sounded way over the top, way too excited,
Right.
way too much, and it sounded like he was just reading the script instead of just
Well, he's a
trying.
businessman.
Still, it was very off-putting.
Meanwhile, Tess and Cole attempt to shut down Megan, but she attacks them both and blows up their lab. After escaping the room, Megan
Kablamo.
kills both David and his assistant Kirk. She then steals a car and makes her way back to Gemma's house. So what do you guys think?
This is
of
where they were doing the Fortnite dances,
the
bro.
Fortnite dances? That was weird. This is where the movie was taking a goofy turn because she
Why
was
did
emoting.
she emote on
She
them?
had to emote. It's trendy.
It was, dude. The funny, to me, it was the fact that the basic. What was he was the head company or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He wasn't because the
He was
guy
like the
wasn't the CEO.
president.
The Asian guy he wasn't the CEO, right?
Right.
He was just like a really high-ranking officer.
Right. Yeah.
Officer.
Officer.
Well, I don't know. He was the manager. There we go.
Basically.
Yeah, the manager of that
I'd like
division.
to speak to your manager.
Yeah, like that division right there. The fact he was running around calling Gemma, and Gemma was on their way home, and then like Megan comes out of the car, and she just Fortnite dances on him, straight, just like Fortnite dances, and then just picks up the knife. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man, that scene. I didn't know you could do that with the paper cutter, but I guess you can.
I
Got a giant
mean,
knife.
you can, but no. Most of the time, those things are screwed onto the
Yeah.
printer. So I think they intentionally did it. In
This
that
scene-
You know
aspect.
how to stop these things? You just throw an EMP at them.
EMP.
Well, it was robotic, so that would have
That's
just
what I'm
fried
saying.
them.
Like, they didn't have EMPs lying around.
Unfortunately, not. I think anyone who's working with AI needs to have a short range EMP ready at all times.
You would have. So the thing is, you said that, Eddie, but like when you think about it, I legit thought they would because they kind of made a military grade robot.
Yeah, but they were planning on selling it as a toy. They were trying to
Yeah. Let's sell this titanium robot that can learn something and kill things to children.
so
So
they
that's
weren't
why
really.
I was like, this is way like, why isn't there an EMP? Yeah, now that I think about it, like this is a military grade
because they
high-end-
weren't thinking about military profit. They were thinking about kid profits.
Man,
They're like,
this program does not want to run. It feels like
hopefully we can get the audio file just fine.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully. But yeah, then she kills the assistant dude in the elevator who's trying to steal the information.
He didn't try. I thought he did.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause-
But he didn't do anything with it. So.
No,
he tried.
He sent it to his his own
Personal computer, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
his drive.
did he do anything with that?
No, he
after?
didn't.
Because
Well-
I'm thinking.
He was trying. Basically, they were saying gave it a tight lid about this robot, but
I'm
then he
thinking
tried to steal
in
it.
the sequel they could recreate Megan with that hard drive saved.
No, that might be the case. Yeah.
Well, that's
They
I
could
think
have
that's the
more. They
plan.
could have like an army of Megans.
I think that was the plan because
Skynet is real.
Oh shit! It's all coming
I felt
together.
like the assistant or whatever he was. 'Cause I don't know if he was an intern, an assistant.
He was someone who got sick of being bullied, so he's like, well, let me steal some company secrets here.
So let me steal something that was actually worth something, and that's why.
And it was stupid how easy he did it too.
Well, yeah, because in this movie they kind of made it intentionally.
They made it intentionally goofy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no way that guy should have his own laptop with access like that. Well, I don't think that guy should have had clearance to do what he just did. Because he
Probably
legit
not.
just logged in, remember? He opened up his laptop.
And everything was on there. He's
yeah,
like,
he
let me
just
take it
click on
off.
anything he wanted to. And it said like, password required. And he just clicked,
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, basically. And just like, oh, you granted access. It's like, how would you be granted access? You're an intern, aren't you? Like, you shouldn't have that capability of being able to access that kind of file.
So Megan confronts Gemma about being a terrible parental figure and offers to care for Katie to let her remain dedicated to her work. Gemma attempts to shut her down again, but Megan overpowers her, and the two end up fighting. Katie, so what do you guys think of this scene where it's Katie? I mean, not
Is
where
this
it's
when
Megan versus Gemma?
Is this when Megan gets to the house?
Yeah, they're in the
after-
kitchen.
In the kitchen, that fight. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where he was talking about the AI running your car, driving for you.
Oh yeah,
No, I never- I don't want that.
Car.
You don't like that? You don't like that?
She can
Dude, do
drive
you think she
for
was
you.
touching
The amount of
gas
control
pedal?
that we don't have in that situation is ridiculous. Yeah, self-driving cars is fine, but at least they're not thinking.
But they could stop
I
at
know.
Taco Bell for me while I chill at
Doesn't
home.
matter. You need to have a certain amount of control in this situation,
Well, you don't-
so
you
that the AI doesn't say, you know what, I don't like you, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey man, you're trying to live on Earth. I'm trying to live in the Wally world.
Yeah, I'm down with
Look,
that.
I
trying to be in
like
a
the
hover
idea
chair.
of AI, okay?
I'm trying to
but
be in a
I'm
hover
being
chair.
realistic about it
Why are you being too realistic, bro? You don't
because I want to be alive.
You will be. You'll just be one of those chubby floaty chair
No,
guys.
one thing I'm not against is getting a chip inserted in my head so that I can
Oh my
like see
God.
things
Then,
through my
then
eyes.
you're gonna get your brain hacked.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
then you get your
I'm-
brain
look,
hacked.
that I'm all for.
So you want Megan
But
to take
AI 's
over?
no.
So you want to be a zombie?
I'll
Yeah,
do it.
Megan's just gonna take over your brain.
What if you have
make
your
do whatever you
consciousness,
want.
but you can't control anything because of the chip?
That depends on what I can
So you'll
do.
just be eternally stuck watching like a movie that you can't control.
Look, I just wanted to do like SAO, okay? Like
my
send me to Einkrad.
Well, I mean, you can be. They made a VR headset where you could actually die.
I
Oh, yeah,
noticed that.
crazy.
Yeah, the guy is. Oh yeah, if you actually die here, bro. The fuck?
You don't want to buy it, Alex?
No.
You stupid son.
I'll buy it for you next year for Christmas. You better play it.
Fuck you.
Play COD on it, okay?
Fuck you. I'll die so fast.
So yeah, there's a whole wrestling match in the kitchen, and then they end up in the what is it? The tool room.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's
The
so
lab.
funny to me
Yeah, the
was
lab.
the fact that Gemma thinks she had a chance to fight her own
Against
AI
a titanium robot.
Yeah, against something that's meant to not does it like.
At least she
actually
didn't
take
throw hands with it directly.
She did.
No, she didn't actually punch it. Otherwise, she would have broke her hand.
I swear she did.
No.
So Katie uses a robot that Gemma created in the
I love this.
in college to tear
Bruce.
Megan apart.
Gemma didn't do
Bruce.
it. It was Katie.
Yeah, that's what I said. Katie uses Gemma's robot.
I loved that scene. This is my only favorite scene in
The
the entire
mech
movie.
battle.
Is the mecha battle, bro.
Was it really a
Bruce
mecha
looked
battle?
like such a badass when he got up, bro. He just rocked
It was like real steel.
Megan's shit,
Yeah,
bro.
it was the case. Yeah, it was like real steel.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, this is so cool. Like, dude, they even have that. They could use the same thing and make real steel part
Oh
two.
my god.
I'm all for it, bro.
That was
In
a good movie.
the
I
sequel
did enjoy
movie,
it.
they have now that they have Gemma, it gets released, right? The program that was stolen gets released. Now they have mecha battles in boxing rings, but they're more controlled because they got the gloves. So now they can do like shadow boxing like they do in Real
my
Steel.
God.
Bro, it's so cool.
You
I'm
okay?
all for
Are
that.
you okay now? You look like you have a heart on over there.
Bro, I love Real Steel, okay? So I'm like, mecha battles, I'm all for them, okay? I love those. And this was such a beautifully done scene, okay?
It was highly satisfying.
It was
seeing,
very satisfying because Bruce was
Katie
unstoppable.
actually used Bruce to kill.
Bruce
So-
was unstoppable in that
So
scene.
yeah, Megan's head and arm. However, Megan's head and arms come back, and she attempts to kill Katie in retaliation after she gets torn
That
apart.
was actually pretty fucking scary
She gets torn in half.
because it wasn't scary the fact that she was torn in half. It's the fact that how she quickly ran up to Megan.
Oh yeah,
up
she was
to
a
Katie.
zombie. She's like a zombie.
She was like, well, it's because she was calmly walking at first.
Chucky on
and
steroids.
then they legit, I don't know if they did it intentionally, but they sped up that scene like really quick and made her run up to Katie and had her choking or whatever.
So Gemma exposes Megan's interior and goes for her chip when Megan begins to choke her until Katie stabs the chip with a screwdriver. With Megan seemingly dead, Gemma and Katie go outside as the police arrive with Tess and Cole.
That kid's got a lot of power to be able to stab through metal like
That's
that.
what I
with
was
a
thinking,
screwdriver.
too.
Like, what the fuck?
I know,
That
it
thing must
was-
have
it
made it
was
on
the
paper.
No, but it was the actual the processor. Whatever.
That doesn't. You still are going to need a decent amount of strength to stab through it the way she did.
You don't think she didn't have the screwdriver in both her hands?
The screwdriver went all the way to the hilt.
So as they leave the house, Megan looks towards them after uploading herself into Gemma's smart home device.
And I'd let you know there's going to be a sequel to this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. I'm
Are
still
you
going to watch
excited
it.
for it?
No.
Why
Unless
not?
there's another mecha battle like Bruce versus Megan, I'm not going to watch it.
So
We're going to. This could be our next movie. We're gonna probably
it
watch.
could be. So what are you guys' final ratings for this film?
I'll give it a 5.49.
I give
went
it a
down 0.1.
I gave it a
0.01.
6.789 out of 10.
Still give it a 7.
It's pretty good. We recommend it.
It's okay movie for PG-13.
Yeah.
Sure. You know,
It's not scary, but it's at least interesting.
well, I mean, they're for a younger audience. It might.
Yeah, if you're a
actually be scary.
kid,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll creep you out, just like Chucky did for us. So this Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 5 out of 5. This movie was interesting. My family, we really enjoyed ourselves. Great show. We'll be back again. I guess this person. Well, this person gave it a 1 out of 5. Party of 4. No one enjoyed it.
Wait, they just say. Wait, they just said this was a great show.
The one of them said it was great. Great show.
Boy, this is a movie, not a show.
So with that, let's move on to content we seen this week. What are some shows or movies y'all watched this week? Or past 3 weeks, I should say.
Yeah.
You had plenty of time to watch stuff.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm going to remember it all.
I
all right.
remember. I do remember playing a lot of games. Like
Oh,
on my-
yeah, you were on that grind.
I played a decent amount of Elden Ring. I almost done with the campaign for Call of Duty. I played.
It's a good campaign.
I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was, but
Yeah.
I really did. And then I played a decent amount of Fortnite. Then I finished like 3 shows and caught up on one of like My Hero. I caught all the way up in that, so like I'm like 100% caught up, and I don't remember the other shows I finished. But I'll look them up real quick.
I played a game called Grim Dawn. It's if you know anything about like what Diablo is, it's kind of like that.
Oh.
It's pretty fun. I can't tell you
Is it
anything.
another vampire game?
No, but it's got the aesthetic. So yeah, I also played some more Vampire Survivors.
Of course. There it is.
I had that on my phone actually. I've been playing that on my phone.
There are vampire games that I've been
Vampire
looking
movies, vampire games. Damn, bro. Just dress up as
It's
Edward
just a
already.
coincidence. It's
The
just a
va-
coincidence.
File your fangs already.
Bro, the Vampire Survivor is actually a pretty chill game. to
Yeah,
play, though.
it's just a coincidence that I'm playing a lot of vampire and watching vampire stuff.
Did you play that? What is it? Blood Hunt, or whatever. Do you also play that within these 3 weeks?
Are you talking about the Battle Royale game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
played
vampire-
not recently, but I've played it.
No, that was the joke because
We played it for like a week and then uninstalled it.
It's not great.
It was very clunky when we downloaded it.
Well, I've tried it since then, and after like a month, it was been out, and I tried it again, and it's still not.
Yeah, they
great.
still haven't fixed it.
That map is very small too.
It's small, and it's just hard to get kills in it.
Because everyone's got these abilities to zoom
no
around.
matter your skill, it's just hard to get the kills and hard to see enemies. And
It's rough.
it's a skill issue for me.
I watched
Figure out everything else I watched. I think.
the Puss in Boots movie. I recommend you guys watch it. It was pretty good actually.
Yeah, I want to see that
I
one.
enjoyed
well,
it.
now I'm gonna have to wait till it comes out sometime at home.
Damn, bro. I really like one of the villains in this movie.
Are you talking about the last one? The surprise villain?
Yeah, the surprise villain, basically the twist villain. He's pretty cool. I don't want to give too much away about
I
what he
saw
does.
a clip of it, so
But he's pretty awesome, and just overall, the themes of the movie are pretty cool because it's Puss coming to grips with the way his life is going.
Well, yeah, that was the whole premise of it, wasn't it?
So it also makes me wonder: does this cancel out the other Puss in
I'm
Boots
gonna say
movies?
yes because the other ones don't look good.
Because he had like triplets, didn't he? And this one, they never mention his kids.
This one here, the 3D.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
yes
Because
that-
those little kiddies were never in the movie.
Like I said, I'm gonna say yes. This is a separate movie.
Okay.
The other ones are not canon.
They're like,
no one
you know
cares
what?
about
We
it."
screwed up with those other ones.
Yeah.
Well, it legit just says.
Well, because Humpty Dumpty wasn't in it, but I think that other cat was. Yeah, the black cat.
Well, so this one is the first one, and then the Wish one that just came out was the second one. This is its own thing, I believe.
Oh, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, this doesn't count part of the trilogy for Puss in Boots, really.
The Three Diablos.
Mm-hmm.
I also watched the Whitney Houston movie. I Want to Dance with Somebody. It was good, but I feel like the pacing was really off on it because it skipped a lot of stuff. Like you would be watching one scene, and then all of a
this
sudden,
movie?
Yeah, you would be watching one scene, and then all of a sudden it would like be 5 years later. And I'm like, wait, what happened with the last moment? I want to know what they kind of.
They don't really talk about it.
So it's one of those movies that wasn't quite done right.
Yeah, like visually it was good, but yeah, it wasn't. I personally feel like the story
Too rushed.
was too rushed. Like they were trying to hit all the key points instead of focusing on the character development.
Mm-hmm.
I also watched The Whale.
How was that?
I liked it. It was good. It was depressing the whole time.
Well,
The
yeah,
whole
I know
movie.
I knew there was gonna be a depressing movie, but
Yeah.
Did you watch it just you and May, or did you ask Jesus if he wanted to watch it? with
It
you?
was just me and May. We watched it at Studio Park, and our theater was actually full. So
well, yeah, this movie is pretty big, actually. No pun intended.
so A24, don't miss, bro. But the whole movie takes place in one location. So
You
that's
know,
pretty cool.
one thing that I like about this movie is what Brendan Fraser said after it. Is that since he's never been at this popular without being like contracted, he said he's down to do more
More
mummy.
like more mummy movies.
Yeah, I think it's safe to quote that because I saw a post about it.
I still don't know who
So
you guys are
that'd be
talking
cool.
about. Like I know
That guy, Brendan
yeah,
Fraser.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
who he
look
is.
at him. The one in the vest is him without all the fat suit on.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, but I don't
You know,
know
George
who
of the
he
Jungle.
Who?
George of the Jungle.
God,
He's
this
like
guy.
a Tarzan parody.
I gotta look
But
him
yeah,
up.
this
This
movie
guy.
is good. This movie was good. I recommend it, but just be warned, it's depressing the whole time. So just keep that
It's
in mind.
one of those. Was it like tearjerker?
Oh, you could have said the mummy, bro.
God, this
That's all I remember him from.
That's what we just talked about.
No, you said George of the Jungle.
Wait,
I also
that-
said the mummy.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never seen that.
That movie sucked anyway.
It
so.
does, but it's still a classic. Like this is all right. So, Brandon Fraser is like Nicolas Cage level to me. Okay, I like his movies.
Even though they're not all that good. G.I.
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah. I'll watch Brandon Fraser movies. All right.
yeah,
The
he was
original
in
G.I.
G.I.
Joe
Joe.
movie, live action.
I have seen that one.
Was he just
Man, when are they going to make Snake Eyes 2?
so Alex, you think it's good?
Snake Eyes.
Bro, he was in Jungle Cruise.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he was the villain, wasn't he?
Oh.
No.
No, that was some British guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's credited in that then.
Where is he then?
Maybe he's just like a background character.
Maybe I don't remember seeing him.
Yes.
I also watched White Noise, which was that Adam Driver movie.
Nicolas Cage was in it too. I guess in Jungle Cruise.
My guess is they were actors that were originally gonna be in it, but then
Oh, they got
Oh
scrapped.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
right here's there he is. I think
Yeah, he's not
cut
credited
out.
because
with
Johnny
any
Depp
roles.
wasn't in this.
Yeah.
So these are all actors that they were possibly
They might have
thinking-
been, yeah.
possibly being used, and they're like, never mind.
They're like, screw this. I also watched White Noise, which was that Adam Driver movie about his family driving in that car. You guys remember that?
I
No.
don't. Let me
Look it up. Yeah, White
Is
Noise.
it just white noise?
Yep, White Noise.
You're gonna see.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
on. It was on Netflix, so that's how I watched it. I watched it while we were working on a cast day.
Oh, you could have posted it and said it was out.
Well, the thing is, I didn't like it. It was not good to
No,
me.
but then wasn't
boring.
Jesus looking forward to seeing this as well?
I think he said it looked interesting, but he didn't. I don't think he was hyped.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was kind of boring the whole time. I don't know.
Wasn't this an apocalyptic ending, like kind of thing?
It starts off that way. Well, basically, I don't think anyone's gonna care if I spoil it. Basically, it starts where like there's this outbreak, which is like a
Zombie?
dangerous. No, it's like a dangerous cloud or something. That if you're
The
exposed
mist,
to the chemicals,
but it's a cloud.
if you're exposed to these chemicals, it's basically like a parody of COVID. If you're exposed to these chemicals, you could die, but they don't really know how or when. So it's like when COVID first started, when everyone was freaking out.
We love dangerous chemicals in this house.
Yeah, and so then the family was freaking out about it. They were driving away, and then they were told to go back home, so they all went back home. And I don't know, the whole time they were all talking, like they all had something profound to say every time they opened their mouths. Like it was very like
Sounds
they were,
hella boring.
yeah, they were talking like how you would think smart people would talk, because he's a college professor, so you know. That's how they were talking. I also watched Downfall.
Yeah, I just went to the next movie.
It's about Adolf Hitler's last days in his secret bunker in Germany. So yeah, you basically get to see
Before he put a bullet in his head.
Yeah, you get to see that, and you get to see
Oh,
You
this
know about
movie.
this?
I've only seen clips of it,
not
but
not the Donald Trump.
no,
one,
I see the image down there.
Yeah, so there's the
And there's
that-
a lot of parodies.
There's that very
people make of-
popular scene,
Yeah.
where he's yelling at all his generals because he's like, "You guys are useless."
yeah.
So you get to see basically Hitler's downfall of him having shit blow up in his face.
Literally.
And it's yeah, so it's pretty satisfying to see him lose, but you also get to see more of how he was in his last days, all
Man,
depressed and shit.
That art school never should have
rejected him.
rejected him because none of this probably would have happened if they didn't reject him. I'm just saying.
Oh no. So yeah, I recommend watching this one if you guys want to see some historical piece.
Didn't Kanye get rejected in our school now?
Oh my god.
Don't say he's gonna do that.
And lastly, I rewatched The Godfather.
I don't know how
Rewatch.
you
I tried
rewatched it.
watching it,
You
but I
come to
couldn't.
me in your time of need.
I don't know
tried
how
Have you
you
ever
watched
done
this,
anything
bro.
for me?
This is too long of a movie.
Nah, it's good, bro. It's definitely one that's dialogue heavy though, so you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to the story.
3 hours long. I don't think I can even
It is.
get.
It's
Good
definitely
3
one of
hours.
those movies. It's not a visual movie. It's more
Yeah,
of like
there is
audio.
a few scenes where they like kill people, but that's very minimal. It's mainly about
It's very story driven.
yeah, because it's based on like a novel series, so it's very.
This is what I. Remember.
You watch Sonic Prime?
Yeah, I remember. I
Hell
watched
yeah.
all of Sonic Prime.
I watched the first episode. It's pretty good especially for a Sonic
so
series.
for me, I don't like it. I don't like the whole thing. I benched it all in one day. In a
Why don't
sense.
you like it?
I don't like how it ends.
You couldn't
because,
visualize certain things.
like the ending for it was not like how they. So because the show ends with the cliffhanger. 'cause
If you
they're
like
gonna
Sonic,
make
does that
more-
make you a furry?
I think they. I hope not. I think they are planning on making the second season. Is
Yeah,
why.
I know they're going to, but like I don't like. I don't know. I just didn't like it too much.
Oh, they had Silver in it.
He's gonna be in the second. Looks
Oh, he's second season.
like the Shadow was in it.
Yeah, I saw. He was in I think the first episode too.
He wasn't in the first episode.
Oh, I guess it was the second one. I remember I got up to the part where him and Shadow were battling for a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
the second episode.
Does Shadow have his guns?
No,
No.
sadly.
Oh.
And I also watched another show on Netflix called this.
Oh, Lookism? Yeah, the man was pretty good. I dropped it after like 150
I
chapters.
don't know they made a
but-
live action of it though.
What the heck?
So
yeah, I've
that's-
read only 150 chapters. That's because I caught up to it at one point, and then I stopped reading it because, like I said, I caught up with it. And I
So
never
what
went
is
back.
this about?
So
Basically, that big guy gets bullied, basically, but then he gets like this power,
Oh, he gets
I believe.
shredded.
Right?
wait,
no,
what
I'm
you
thinking
said?
of I'm thinking
Power?
of something else.
So like the show itself gives it like this guy here gets bullied his whole life basically because he's overweight and
It's
how he
basically your
looks.
typical bully manga, but then
Yeah.
the guy gets like
And then,
powers.
And he doesn't get powers.
I forgot what it was.
He wished one night that he could just look normal.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
power.
so his
Like
wish was
this.
granted.
Yeah.
Like actually look normal and not anything featured. And then one day he goes to sleep, wakes up, and he looks like a handsome, like a Korean pop
I think
model.
I'm thinking of Dice, not
And
Lookism,
then-
but I've also read Lookism.
And then the whole show is literally just him going like this to school, and at night him being like this.
Oh, so he's like kind of like a Cinderella type of thing.
So and then like at night, this like him himself is actually at he works at a convenience store and stuff like that.
Oh, so people don't recognize him.
Yeah. People don't recognize him, and a lot of people disrespect him. Oh, here's like the. Oh,
It's
no.
been a long time since I've read this. Then wow, I gotta
and
go
then,
back for
and
it.
then like the good looking. So and again, since it's all about in this show is all about looks, and they're just so every time they seen the main guy actually, they all like shit on him. And
Look up
Wow.
Dice, the manual called Dice, and see if there's an anime adaptation for it.
that's what he really looks like in the.
Oh shit!
Look
That
up
sounds
Dice.
like a good slice of life, sorta.
Hey, look up Dice, DICE.
Accepting
manhwa.
who he is.
DICE
Yeah.
what?
Manhwa, MANHWA.
MANHWA.
Yeah.
Manwa.
So there was an anime for it.
It's a webtoon, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it, but the manual was pretty good. I got pretty far into it. It's really, it's kind of dark at times.
What is it about?
Basically,
must read.
all right. So a guy gets these dice, and I think they give him powers based on what he rolls or something like that. I'm not 100% on it. Like I said, it's been a while since I read it, and I've dropped a lot of these already because I caught up with them at one point, and then this was like years ago though. So
Okay, so he gets magic dice.
yeah, magic dice, and they give him powers, and then there's a bully that like really messes with him a lot, right?
Oh shit.
But because these dice gave the protagonist these powers, these skills, he got better than the bully. But I dropped it after the
This is a
bully got the
Nicolas
same
Cage
powers.
movie?
Like, dude, this guy's no longer special because the bully now has the same
Oh my
things. And like,
God.
why do this? And I read this one back in like 2008, actually.
Okay.
So
Tell
this-
us about this one, Javier.
And
This
then
is
I'm
a
al- and then
very
also-
old manga.
Well, yeah, they just made the live action, the
I'm
action
weak,
animated.
which I'm like, how did they remember this series? This is such an old series.
Well,
and
and then
It was a very cute
and
series,
then
though. I like
last
it.
week, last week they just dropped this new anime called Tomo-chan is a Girl. So it aired last week
This is
on
so
Wednesday.
weird that this came out of the blue.
So yeah, it was. It's legit. I seen a trailer of it and I'm like, I want to watch it. I automatically
Read
seen
the
the
manga,
trailer,
though. It's
and then
really
I watched
cute and good.
I watched the trailer. Then I was like, I seen on Crunchyroll that they advertised it already. Like right away, they advertised it on my phone. I was like, I clicked on it and I end up watching. I started to watch the dub for it. I showed you the dub version of it. Not worth watching.
Oh yeah, the dub was terrible for
It's
this one.
straight
At least
terrible.
I think so.
Yeah.
No
Look.
hate on the voice actors, but like
No,
they could have
whoever
recast
voice
it.
acted was not. That's not the person.
It
she
was
voiced.
the creative.
This was my
director's
slice
fault.
of life drama / romance era when that's like all I read back in the day, and this was one of my favorites to read. So
yeah, it does look cute, and I wanted to watch it. I just forgot to add it to my watch list.
well, to me, this was like one of those like
Nostalgic?
heart-throbbing moments,
Oh.
like where certain situation
It's
happens.
definitely getting. This is something I was I was hoping Jesus was gonna be here because I feel like he might have really enjoyed this one as well.
This is a really good one.
right,
This
tell
is
us about
definitely
this other
one I
one.
highly recommend.
And this is another.
Which one is
This
this?
is also the next. This is also
What's it called?
we're in the winter lineup for anime, right, or spring?
I believe
It's
winter.
So this is the new lineup for 2023,
What's this one called?
and this
I
is all
also might
called
have
the
read
Ice Blade
this.
Sorcerers Shall Rule the World. There's also a new one that came out last week.
Is this the one where they
Seems like
find
an
a kid
Aleksey
inside a
anime.
dungeon?
Huh?
Is this the one where they find a kid inside a dungeon?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not done with it all the way. I'm like right
Click
now.
on some images.
I'm on
'Cause like I
17
said,
minutes.
I've read
No,
this one.
I mean,
think
no, like I don't know. Like this episode 1 literally aired last week.
How was
show
it?
me the images. I can't see them very well from here.
What was it about? So what happened so
Yeah,
far?
tell me.
So far, it's a guy who
That looks cool.
basically it's a isekai anime.
Yep.
So
yep.
the guy was in a war. Like the intro starts off with showing a different guy in a war.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
And
so
that's
with,
why
like,
his
bullets
hair's
and
white
guns?
like that, because that was him in the war. And I'm assuming he dies because they don't tell you how he gets reincarnated into this main boy right here. And
looks
he's at
Tell me the name of it.
the Ice Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World.
All right, so he's at a
Then I
school.
don't think I know that one.
And then yeah, he's an ordinary guy, and he goes to a noble school and is getting bullied. And that's all I got so far. Like legit, that's all I know. There's only one episode. It just aired last week as well. That's what I mean. Like I don't know. Are we in the winter or spring lineup for
I
anime?
think it's winter because it is still the winter
It
season.
looks just like
So-
something I would
in
read too.
America.
So
Yeah. So it just aired last week, and I seen something on YouTube about this, and I
Looks like
figured
I'm
I
gonna
was
read
on
this now.
Crynchyroll, so I'm watching in sub. So I'm
my
watching right now
God.
in sub. So
I'll read it and I'll let you know if it looks familiar because just from certain
But it seems
images, it looks familiar, but
it seems okay. I don't know how I'm gonna like it throughout. Let's see how like the next
that's it.
couple
Out of everyone in this
episodes-
friend group, I'm probably the only one that reads as much isekai as I do.
Oh, I also forgot to mention the first Bleach season is over.
Is it?
This new one? Yeah. So the first season's over. It won't pick up till like
Is
July or
this
something like that.
was this after he finally got his new Zanpakuto?
Yeah, he got it, but we didn't get to see it yet.
Oh,
Really?
like
Well,
this
no,
where
he gets to hold it,
Where
but
he
we
gets acknowledged by it, basically.
yeah. So we get to see it, but we don't get to see him use it. If that
makes
makes
sense. That's a
This
good.
right
That's a
here?
good spot to leave off
Are
on.
you
I
talking
think.
about like this kind of
Yeah.
form?
We also.
I wonder
yeah.
if this is the Zanpakuto. I don't want to say anything, but I wonder if this is what I
So
think it
we
is.
finally get a lot of lore we've been missing
From the Bleach aspect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
For like Ichigo and his past and
I wonder
his
if I
family.
should
Very
watch
funny
it.
what happens if it's what I think is gonna happen with it, and it's gonna upset a lot of fans.
I like how we turned into anime now.
Yeah.
Sorry, anime
It's
nerd.
Chainsaw Man's first season is
If it-
also
if-
over. It was
I-
really
I
good.
need to watch it. I don't know why I keep saying
if
I
it's
need
the
to, and I have yet to watch it.
It was really good.
Bankai / Zanpakuto that I think it is, it's gonna be so people are gonna be so
Are
upset with what's gonna happen.
They finish Spires.
Oh, Spy Family's
Yeah.
done too?
Hey, are they done with this?
Because
A lot
I
of-
checked today.
a lot
and-
of animes
Yeah,
are
I checked
done.
today and there wasn't a new episode, so I
So
don't know.
I think Spy Family is done too right now as well.
No.
Well, I mean, they ended the season, I think, right now, and obviously we gotta wait for the next season.
I want
But
more.
like that's why I was asking because I was like, I gotta finish Spy
I think
Family
it
as
is
well,
done for now.
which is sad because I really enjoy Spy Family. It's such a great.
It's a good comfort show.
Yeah.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendation for any media?
Not really, but like I said, I know what I've
Play-
got to recommend. So I got to go back and reread Dice and Lookism because damn, I guess I
And that
don't like
other
anime.
isekai.
You can also just watch it. Look at some.
I'm not gonna watch it
The whole
because
series
they
is-
always crap out on manuals. Okay, they crap out on those. They shit on them and throw out and say, "Oh yeah, watch this, it's good." No, you guys have always bombed every time you try to do a webtoon. Every single webtoon they've thrown out has been a
It's
bomb.
definitely a webtoon, if I recall, because they average like as soon as the show started up, it was like webtoon.
It's on
or-
Webtoon. It's
yeah.
on an app called Webtoon. You'll find it.
I recommend playing American Truck Simulator. Oh yeah, simulating truck driving. It's a fun time.
It's pretty popular
y'all.
these days.
It's
Yeah,
really?
there's a lot
Yeah.
of simulator games that are just popular.
Yeah, I
Well,
wanna
Truck
start playing
Simulator's
more. That
one.
one was fun.
Truck
And
Simulator's one of the bigger ones out there.
I added a bunch to my Steam wish list, so I plan on
Maybe
buying some
your-
someday and streaming
Maybe
it.
your viewers say, "Hey, let's
I'm
give it a-"
going from horror to simulator. We'll see. Yeah.
Well, simulators,
we'll see if I
like
do
I
that.
said, simulators are very popular these days.
It is fun. I can see why. Because when I was a kid, I was even now as an adult, I imagine like, I wonder what it's like working and doing that certain thing.
Well, truck drivers
I wanna
also
be a
make
window
butt
washer.
ton
Yeah.
of
So
money.
now you
Isn't
get to
there a
kind of
window
live it.
washer simulator where you can just
Weather watcher?
Yeah, there's a
There's a
hou-
simulator for everything.
there's a house flipping simulator. There's a
Oh,
lawnmower
yeah, May has that
simulator.
house flipping one.
Oh, really?
I think I
Yeah.
have the house cleaner one. I don't know which one. I know I have
I
one.
want to
of them.
get the lawn care simulator.
And then after you do
The
simulator,
one that
you start your
Markiplier
own
plays?
business in lawn care.
Yeah, that's how
Like,
the games
yeah,
go.
I have like 2,000 hours in lawn care simulator, so I mean, I think I'm qualified.
Qualified to do this
Bro, you are not
landscaping.
qualified. Okay, first of all, playing a simulator is not the same as doing it in person.
Then tell that to the airplane simulator people.
No.
Wasn't there a story about a guy that had like over 200
Hours or something?
No, more than 200 hours. Like a
20,000.
ridiculous amount of hours in a flight simulator. He actually managed to land a plane. I thought
plane?
there was a story about that. Wasn't there?
I believe it.
I remember seeing
Look
a
it up.
movie
Look it up.
or something
See
like
if there's
that.
a story about that.
Okay,
I have a
let's see.
terrible joke about that off air.
I-
Look at what flight simulator guy saves actual plane.
So the plan for next week is we could either do our awards thing where we rank our
Sound
movies.
it out.
I know, I'm trying to think.
We could either do the thing where we rank the movies, or we could take a week off. What do you guys want to do?
I don't think we can take another week off. We've already taken off
All right.
There's
3
nothing
weeks.
there's nothing coming out next week.
Yeah, nothing in theaters. So we'll just do a ranking list and talk about whatever you guys watched that
Man,
week
I'm
too.
legit missing a couple letters.
So that's the plan for next week. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week.
Bye, guys. I'd like to say bye.
See you.
Aleksey, say bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.